So yesterday's video was kind of a downer, but, it's an emotional topic. So I think basically what I'm saying is I wish I had known that being transgender was an option. I guess it was never really important enough to cover, so it just didn't matter. So I'm really happy that in today's society, being trans is being recognized as something that happens at a younger age. And it's so much better. I don't know anyone personally, but I'm jealous of the transgender kids who are able to stop their puberty and live life as the gender they are. Because you don't have to go through that psychosis of trying to be something you're not. I mean, you do, but it's at a younger age and you're not having to deal with a puberty that is completely foreign to you in every way. I wish I had known when I was 12 or 13, because then I would have been able to voice my opinion, or at least address it for myself and take action. This week, or this month, I think it's monthly, Time magazine has Orange is the New Black, Laverne Cox on the cover, and it's called The Transgender Tipping Point. And that is very important. I'm so happy that transgender people are finally being recognized in such a national status and in such a widespread magazine. And it's not becoming something that's scary anymore. It's not like, oh, they're transgender. It's like, this is something that people are, and we're still completely normal. Even though we feel ostracized. I remember seeing covers of Time magazine dealing with bullying and how words can hurt just as much as a punch to the face, or sometimes more. And I remember that people thought it was such a crazy idea that that wasn't possible, like, it's kids being kids. But once that article came out, people started to change their minds. So that's something I see here, happening here. It's like, it's being something so important that it's in this magazine, and people are going to start thinking about it and talking about it. And I've been trying my best to be an advocate of transgender rights and getting people to realize that we're just people. But it's hard for me, and something I realized is I have to be Eric the person first, and then I can be Eric who happens to be transgender, not that transgender kid whose name is Eric. Because once people find out that I'm trans, it's like the one identifier they use. It's just kind of hard. So I've decided that I'm going to be trans my whole life. And if I'm not ready to be out and proud and voice my opinion just yet, I have the rest of my life to do that. So I can be on the down low on my Facebook and other social medias, and I'll still have this channel, but I just won't share it with new people who I meet in person. Or maybe I will. I don't know, but it's my choice. So I think this thing that has happened to me is so powerful and so emotional, and I think as transgender people we go through so much at such a young age, and even when we go through it at 16, we still wish we had gone through it. Like, we wish we weren't that old when it happened. We wish we were younger. We wish we were born in the right body. But, we're still young. Science is still catching up with us. And, it's going to be okay for us. It's going to just get better and better for those who follow. So, I remember being on Tumblr and not seeing anything under FTM a few years ago, and now you can go on forever. It's really nice, and I'm really happy that it's happening. But you always want something more than what you have. But that's just life. So, that's all I wanted to say. Go watch that video if you haven't watched it. You'll cry, I promise. But it's like a good cry. And then you're like, holy shit, that was me. But this kid was also deaf and has like... He had overcome so much already and then just... Okay. Thanks for watching. See you later.